Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Amira, and to say that I am excited and overwhelmed with joy about the launch and about the response that we received about the launch would honestly be an understatement. There's been a lot of support from the community. A lot of us received messages and DMs and stuff basically saying that they either want to participate, they're excited to see what's to come, they want to donate, whatever it may be. And I honestly wanted to sincerely thank you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to put a lot of barakah in this project, meaning blessings. Today is the last episode of the Inspire series, and I have the distinct honor to do that. So on the topic of being inspired and finding inspiration, I've been reading this book and I really wanted to read a segment of it because I think that it summarized exactly what we're all here to do. And it's insane that I found it at the exact same time that we were launching because, subhanAllah, you never know. You just find things when you need them, and that's the beauty of it. So the beauty of our religion is that the reward is dependent on the sincerity of our trying and not in the attainment of the results. And the reason why I was so inspired by that and I was so moved by that is because this is the only space, like the spiritual, religious space is the only space where we can really say that it's not about the results. It's about the process of trying. Because at a job, yes, you can try, but you're still judged and compared based on the results. In an academic setting, yes, it's about the trying, but it's also about what grades you get. On an athletic team, yes, it's about the trying, but the scholarships are usually associated to the results or like summarizing you into the labels. But this is not like that, and that is what I found inspirational. I love the saying, let go and let God, because there's an element of trying, but there's an element of like submitting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. And having a correlation of the two is honestly the beauty of this whole thing. Because when you sincerely try, there's blessings in that. And when you sincerely have tawakkul, or like you truly submit to Allah, there's also beauty in that. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. So, like we all know, the saying, tie your camel and leave the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Essentially what we're saying is that your actions are judged based on your effort and your trying in that situation. They're not judged by the result of or like the outcome of what happens. So in the example of tying your camel, all you can do is tie the camel. You can't control whether or not the camel runs away. All you can do is tie the camel and pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the camel doesn't run away. And that's exactly it. Your reaction to the situation is what you can do and contribute to make sure that you can somewhat protect the outcome. But then the power is understanding that the outcome was never in your hands to begin with, and it was in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that He's protecting the camel. He's protecting the outcome. All you can do is participate in that. Much like if you are studying for an exam. You can't control the questions on the exam, the length of the exam, or the difficulty of the questions, or your result. But you can control your sincerity in actually trying to study. And that's what I'm here to talk about, because when we are sincere in our actions, when you take a tangible, sincere step towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially when it comes to repentance and asking for forgiveness, that's going to be met with a lot of blessings. That's going to be met with even more steps to come back to Him. And I know that Iman fluctuates, meaning your faith goes up and down. Sometimes you feel close, sometimes you feel far. But when the sincere intention is set from the beginning, that this is something that I want to do to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if your actions sometimes stumble, where you're less consistent, more consistent, but your intention is still there, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to support you through the process. Because us worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or us as humans asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for repentance, is not ever going to affect Him. It's not going to take away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's power. It's not going to take away from anything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can give us. All it can do is that we have recognition of who's in control. And when we stop trying to control the outcome and we just work on the intention and we work on the sincerity of that intention, we work on that process, then our own joy won't be given away to labels and outcomes. And the beauty in that is that you never actually have to fully finish something. You just have to consistently come at it every single day. And you have to consistently try every single day. And then you know that the outcome is not in your hands. But then you understand that you're holding yourself accountable to your own actions. So let's say, for example, you're trying to establish your prayers more consistently. You taking accountability is you saying, okay, I'm lacking in this aspect of my faith. You taking accountability is saying, okay, I'm going to take tangible steps to set an intention and to really put my own effort in trying to establish the prayers more consistently and more frequently. And it's not to start all 5 prayers in one day and then hope like, hey, this is it. I'm going to do it for a couple of days and then I'm going to stop. No, it's to set an alarm or to set different alarms throughout the day to establish at least one prayer right on time every single day and building on that. So then it goes with 1 prayer, then 2 prayers, then 3 prayers, then 4 prayers, and then eventually getting to 5 prayers. You never controlled the outcome of how many prayers you were establishing, but you were consistently making an effort at recognizing the flaw, not letting that flaw define you, and then actually working towards it. This is the exact same with every aspect of this faith. So to conclude and to challenge you, look at yourself, where you are right now in relation to where you want to be. Make a list of things that you want to work on and work on them one at a time. Make the sincere intention, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help and guidance, and just take it one step at a time. Look at it one day at a time, one action at a time, and go from there. I promise you, you'll find the process a lot more smooth, and you'll enjoy the process as you go through it, rather than feeling the burden of taking on the goal all at the same time with no real direction or no real plan. With that said, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you take my advice today with some sincerity. And that's it. Assalamu alaikum. Have a good one.
Whoa.